Okay, Packers once again.
for your small business. The best bank for your business will offer competitive fees and so much more. At BNC National Bank, our team is proud to offer you a helpful, supportive, above and beyond banking relationship. Starting to stress about the complexities of qualifying for a small business loan? BNC can guide you through the process with much less stress and likely far more success. Speak to one of our team members today. Member FDIC.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
When property owners in Bismarck and Minot seek transformation, ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealership.
You've worked hard, saved well, and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Cut free. He's over the 30.
beer tonight?
Oh, it's time to lace up the sneakers and play a little high school basketball. You got kids flying in and making slam dunks, 360s. The legs are fresh. It's time for WDA EDC basketball on the PSP network. Let's get it started from Carl Gard Gymnasium tonight as the 2A defending state champions, the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs, in the capital city to take on a team with high aspirations for the 2024-25 campaign. That's the Bismarck Demons. And we are set for basketball. Alongside Chuck Claremont, Todd Domries, welcoming you to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Timely services that won't slow you down. 15-minute oil changes. Locations in Minot and Bismarck. Find them online at VIOC.com. You know, as a player, as a coach, as a fan, you just want to get off to a good start, right? You just have a good showing. Don't necessarily have to be playing great basketball here at the beginning of December, but you know what it's like, man. You just want to have a good feel on that first game.
We just want to play somebody else other than your own team.
Yeah.
You know, these guys have been scrimmaging each other for a long time, and a lot of the kids who have not been in other sports, in football and early on in the winter sport or the fall sport, hey, those guys they're just itching to get out in the court and play a competitive matchup against somebody else. And so I know the coaches are feeling the same way, both kind of getting some pregame conversation with Coach Jordan Wilhelm and Coach Tim Brandt from West Fargo Cheyenne. I mean, those are good friends talking, just saying, hey, it's time to get, like you said, lace up the sneakers and play somebody else and have a meaningful game. And that's what this is going to be. And it's nice to have a East-West showdown that, hey, the polls, there's no such thing as, you know, whether the polls mean anything at the end of the year, you know, they don't mean anything. So win, lose, or draw doesn't make any difference today, other than from the kids' perspective of just kind of saying, how do we match up against, you know, Cheyenne's number 5, Bismarck High's number 3? Do they really warrant that level of preseason ranking?
Hey, in the business, that's called a segue. Well done, partner. There is the first Sportscasters and Sports Writers poll of the season, as Chuck alluded to. There they are, the top 5 before we've even played a game this year. Minot's number 1, picked by the Sportscasters and Sports Writers. Got Mason Claybull. You're going to have a chance the entire season. That's Fargo Davies. Got probably the best player in the state on their team. And Bismarck High, as Chuck said, checks in at number 3. Century number 4. Cheyenne probably number 5 because of the defending state titles, but man, they lost a cupboard full of players from a year ago. And then you got West Fargo and Legacy and Mandan receiving votes. You got Minot, Horace, Davies, Mandan, Legacy in your girls' top 5. That poll brought to you by Ackerman Est Bowl tonight on the PSP network. I don't know if there's any surprise. Minot High's got a good group of kids back. I probably would have leaned towards Davies just for the Claybull factor, but that's just me. And then Bismarck High's got as many guys back as anybody.
Yeah, and that's who we picked. PSP Bismarck. We picked Davies. I think from that perspective, I just felt like they had maybe more kids back. And when you got the best player in the state, you start from there, right? And they've traditionally gotten in the semifinals, and no difference last year as they got in the semifinals last year, and they got a number of kids back. Minot, anytime you have Coach Winchesky and you got his son and Peyton Shell and Grayson Schaefer, Bedell, Fish, I mean, they got a lot of kids back as well. You know, Bismarck High, we'll see tonight. Anytime you step on the court and you're missing 2 big names, one is Jack Schaefer, who we'll talk about for Bismarck High, that ultimately he's a kid, just, you know, all-state football player, guy going to the University of Washington. Well, he made a decision that he's going to go at semester break. We just haven't heard that. That's a hockey thing that's happened in North Dakota. You know, as a junior, you go play someplace else. But in this case, probably one of the few times we've heard of it is smart kid. He's going to graduate in December, and he's going to go on and start enrolling in about a month at the University of Washington. So pretty impressive that Jack Schaefer gets to do that. But, boy, you talk about a big body and a kid that's not going to be here for the Demons. That's huge. And then something just happened on Monday, TD, with Weston Scott. It's just sad. Here's a kid who got hurt in football, missed some of the season, finished strong, and here he comes out getting all ready to play. Monday, comes down his foot, steps wrong, has a Jones fracture, and gonna have a surgery on Monday. He could be out for the season. They're hoping that that's not the case. They're hoping that they're getting on this early and, you know, getting rehab and whatever you got to do, and he's going to be back. But ultimately, it's going to be, those are 2 big names. That's why Bismarck High is rated number 3.
Yeah.
You take those 2 kids off, and super athletic team that you're going to see tonight, but you're missing 2 major cogs. So the rest is yet to come to see who's going to step in.
And from a fan, from a broadcaster standpoint, I'm going to miss the Diesel this year. I mean, that was one of our favorite kids last year, watching Jack Schaefer get up and down on the hard court. Obviously, he's got a great career ahead of him in football, and heading out to Washington to play for the Huskies. That'll be outstanding. But, yeah, we wanted to see him play basketball. But best of luck to him and Weston Scott. Hey, not the only guy we're talking about on the PSP Network tonight that's on the injured list. Our broadcast partner, Scott Woodmansey. I mean, he would love to be here. Just had knee surgery, so I'm sure the big fella's tuning in tonight. So get well soon, Scotty.
There's no doubt he's tuning in. He called me today, and he was giving me some updates on Weston Scott, and I said, hey, thanks, Scott. I got a call from somebody last night about it, and he goes, why would I think you don't already know that? But I said, I appreciate, Scotty, you staying thinking about us, and don't make any assumptions. We know what happens there. And so I know he's got the knee rested up. He's got some ice on it. He's probably got a cold pop. That's not an adult beverage. You got a cold pop right now, and he's going to get locked in and watch us. So we miss you, big fella. Get well soon.
Absolutely. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on. We'll have some players to watch when we come back, and we'll take a look at the standings. Opening night for most teams, so we won't spend a lot of time on the standings tonight. It's our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Locations in Minot and Bismarck. 15-minute oil changes. Find them online at VIOC.com. Season opener for basketball, Sheyenne, Bismarck High. More after this break on the PSP Network.
Who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
When it's time to choose your team, you want to pick the best.
I picked Carson Wentz. I picked Hunter Lipke.
Where'd you come from?
I was in football just like you.
Always choose people you know and trust for your team, like your community bankers at First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
That's our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show back at Carl Gard Gymnasium in the capital city of Bismarck. Sheyenne in town to take on the Bismarck Demons in our PSP AA high school boys basketball season opener. Let's talk a little bit about the standings. We previewed those a moment ago. Hey, first games across the state. How about that standings graphic right there?
It looks nice.
Everybody's 0-0. It's just like the playoffs are starting today.
They're all in first place and they're all in last place, right?
Hey, those standings will get much more important, but thanks to Shields for bringing you that. Shields, a proud sponsor of the PSP Network.
So the method to your madness of why you pop that up there, then.
Yeah,
we're saying.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Chuck, we talked about that kind of couple key cogs out early here for Bismarck High and Jack Schaefer and Weston Scott. The Cheyenne Mustangs missing as big a cog as anybody in the state of North Dakota is their big man from last year that propelled them to their first ever state title. Gone is Mr. Tommy Oneman.
Yeah, he transferred to Creighton, Durham, and Minneapolis, St. Paul. His father got a job down there, so he followed him down there, and that's obviously a big-time player going to Notre Dame. So he's got a bright future among his playing time going forward, and going to be nice to kind of follow him to see how he does it great in Durham. But missing a kid, a 6'10 kid who was just dominant last year, and anybody who watched the state tournament knows how involved and how important he was, as he was an first-team All-Stater, first-team or the All-State tournament kid. So missing him and his presence is absolutely huge. So somebody else is going to have to step up. They're looking at Kason Bernstein. He's 6'6". They got Kyson Keller. He's 6'5". You know, those are two bigs, along with some other big kids coming off the bench, but they're not the size guy that Oneman was. I mean, he was just a body inside. That state championship, TD, if you remember, him and Zeller they got after each other in Fargo North, and not having him here is going to be, this season for West Fargo Cheyenne, is a big hole to fill, and somebody's going to have to step up, and you know, we'll see who's it going to be.
All right, here's our schedule this week on the PSP Network. Obviously, got a triple header of basketball tonight going up on the Magic City right now. West Fargo's taking on Minot High. We got Sheyenne and Bismarck getting rolling here. Mulhall, Lansford, Sherwood, and Nedrose also on the network tonight. Then you got a triple header again tomorrow. Cheyenne takes, how about the opening week for Cheyenne? They get to take on number 1 Minot and number 3 Bismarck High, with a team that's got one of their top 8 back. So Tim Brandt's team's going to find out a little bit about themselves coming out west.
That's, like I said, I think it's really great that they scheduled like that, because it's cool for the kids. You're getting out, you get to travel, and you get to play against Bismarck High and obviously Minot, and I think kids love being challenged early on.
Absolutely, and as a coach, no better way. In the old days, teams get to go to Gillette, and then the conferences changed. They didn't get any of those non-conference games, and the coaches absolutely hated it.
Absolutely.
Now they're back into it. Like the Century's going down to Gillette, Wyoming again to get some non-conference competition. You can get some of these East-West matchups early on, where in this case, Bismarck High's girls are out in West Fargo taking on the Cheyenne Mustangs out there, so you can do a little home and away. You can take your team on the road sometimes.
And it's great for fans and broadcasters alike to get a chance to see the East before the state tournament, you know. Yep. And so, of course, live stream like PSP gets to offer it. Obviously, it adds a whole other layer to it, where you get to sit at home and you can watch tonight Minot and West Fargo, as well as Bismarck High and West Fargo Cheyenne. So you talk about 4 big teams. All of those teams are ranked in the top, top 5 or top 6 in the preseason poll. So you got pretty good basketball in PSP today.
Yeah, absolutely. And we haven't even mentioned, tomorrow we'll be over in the new digs in the city of Mandan, the Starion Bank Gymnasium, for a double dip, Shanley and Mandan, tomorrow afternoon right here on the PSP Network. All right, Chuck, it's time now for our player profiles tonight, brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. They got 25 years experience as your heating and air experts. You can find them online at northern-plains.com. And let's talk about the guy returning for the Mustangs, none other than Sullivan Irie. And we talked about one guy in the top 8 back. Well, this is the one guy, and he was about number 6 coming off the bench last year. Played a lot of minutes for a state championship team, and he's going to have to carry a large load this year for the Mustangs.
You know, and he's coming off an unreal season on the gridiron, where he was an all-state kid and a first-team all-state wide receiver, broke the single-season receiving record at West Fargo Cheyenne. So you talk about shape. I mean, he's coming in from a little football shape, transferring over here into basketball, but just a great athlete. Averaged 6 points and 3 rebounds last year. He's a senior. He absolutely is going to be one of those kids that is going to be leaned on by head coach Tim Brandt and the rest of this basketball team. He is going to have to pull some big minutes and some big numbers early in the season until his team kind of gets his feet set.
Yeah, there's Sullivan Irie, the big guy returning, the senior for the Mustangs. That's our Northern Plains Heating and Air player profiles tonight. As your factory authorized dealer for Aero Seal, there's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online at northern-plains.com. And let's switch the slate and let's talk about, I'd call him the Iceman, Andre Austin. Cool as a cucumber. I just love the demeanor that this guy plays with. And his game, Chuck, as we've watched it, has just grown and grown and grown and grown and grown. And he is going to be a load for teams to deal with this year.
Yeah, I mean, he was a load last year, second-team All-Stater, 18 points, 6 rebounds, single-season assist record for the Demons. I mean, over 130 assists, pretty crazy. All-State tournament team. And I think what he's done is the maturity, he's been playing forever. It seems like last year we were like, is he still on the team? I mean, he played as a freshman and as a sophomore and as a junior here now, as he played last year as a second-team All-Stater. But now he steps on, and he truly is the man on this basketball team. And I like how his game last year emerged. That he had a lot of turnovers the year before, and last year he came out and he really tried to control that, saying, all right, I got to be not only a playmaker, but I got to be somebody that I got to increase that assist to turnover ratio. And he definitely did. He had some turnovers because he had the ball in his hand so much, but it's over a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. And when you can do that, that's some big things right there. So Andre Austin, he comes out, and you said he's a guy he's going to have the ball in his hands. He's one of those guys. Whoa! I don't know what just happened there, but oh, somebody's seat down in front of us. We're okay. No, you're fine.
It was right in front of our mic.
I thought we dropped something. I thought, what's going on? What did we break? But ultimately, he's just going to be looked on as a leader of this team, and he's more of a quiet leader. I don't think he's one of those rah-rah kids, but that's okay because he's one of those guys you look at and you just trust him as a kid that when down the stretch or you need a big basket, you're going to go to him. And I know Coach Jordan Wilhelm has all the trust in him that he can possibly have.
It's our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. No appointment needed. Stay in your car for a drive-through oil change. Locations in Minot and Bismarck. Technicians will get it done in about 15 minutes. Find them online at VIOC.com. Just about time for our national anthem. Then we'll get starting lineups, and we'll be set for basketball tonight from Carl Gard Gymnasium.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's basketball game.
Nice crowd has filed in early season. Folks want to get a look at one of the teams that's pegged out east as being really good by the end of the season. And then obviously there's a lot of folks that are curious to see. They love the style that the Demons play, that kind of helter-skelter, get up and down, and let's have some fun. And hopefully there's not a lot of early season whistles tonight.
Yeah, that's one thing about Bismarck High. Sometimes our games last a long time, TD, because they're not afraid to foul, right? They're not afraid to play a super aggressive defense, and maybe the officials will just kind of let it play, right? We can only hope.
Exactly. All right, fans, we always like to honor America on the PSP network. Say thanks to those who serve and honor our great flag and our great nation. And we're going to have our national anthem. We'll bring it to you loud and live right here on the PSP network.
And with a pledge of good sportsmanship, we hope you enjoy tonight's game and let your good sportsmanship show. Officials for this game are registered with the NBC and it's looking for their demonstrated abilities. Officials are Brett Weber, Jonathan Meyer, and Jeremy Siegel. At this time, and as everyone please rise, gentlemen to remove their hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Nice rendition of our national anthem. Like to do that on the PSP network. Let's honor America. It's time now for our starting lineups. Wait a minute. It's time to meet and greet your Bismarck Demons.
Where'd you get that one from, TD?
He is an old Detroit Pistons fan.
Oh yeah.
That's the line that the guy that remember the Malice in the Palace.
Oh yeah. I remember that very well. I just watched that on Netflix.
Yeah. All right, here's your starters. First off for Tim Brandt and his West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs. They'll go like this. One guard is Sullivan Irie. We mentioned him as our player profile, a 5'11 senior. Other guard is Chase Spellman, a 6'1 junior. The forward in the lineup is Caden Olson, a 6'3 senior. And the other 5 is Kyson Keller. He's a 6'5 sophomore. And in the middle is Kaysen Bernstein, the 6'6 junior. So Coach Brandt, for that starting 5, will roll out a couple seniors, a couple juniors, and a sophomore in the starting 5 for the Cheyenne Mustangs, who went 19-8 last year and captured their as they won their first ever state basketball title. Bismarck High School and their head coach, Jordan Wilhelm. Andre Austin. Oh, let's go with Grady Swanson first. Grady with 47 made threes a season ago. He's a 6'2 senior guard. Another guard in the lineup. How many guards can Bismarck High have in the lineup? I think there's probably
pretty much all guards.
4 of them out there, except for maybe Kenyatta White.
Their biggest guy in the team is Austin, and he's not playing power forward.
Ross Fisher, a 5'11 senior guard. And you got Artie Carlo, the 6'1 junior, as the third guard in the lineup. Andre Austin, the fourth guard in the lineup, the 6'1 senior that stirs the drink, and Kenyatta White, a 6'4 junior, in the middle, we'll say, for the Bismarck Demons.
Yeah, we're going to see some things. The one thing that Bismarck High is, they're very athletic. Some names you really didn't hear a ton about last year. Kenyatta White, Najee Boyd, Kalik Austin. There's some names that are going to play a bunch of minutes. And as Bismarck High fans from last year, you probably didn't see them play, but they're going to get a ton of minutes this year. And obviously with Weston Scott being out now, his minutes are going to have to get picked up until hopefully he gets a chance come tournament time to come back. Jack Schaefer, you talk about all the minutes that he played, so it's kind of like the old next man up. Now we got, must have been some dunking already as we got Ross Fisher coming in and shooting free throws.
With the Serve Pro free throw line before we even get started, and cool as a cucumber, Ross Fisher just
everybody was dunking.
Yeah.
Somehow somebody did not see, didn't get the old spy on the floor saying, hey, whoa, official's in.
So Bismarck High will have possession, and we are underway. Good at BNC bringing in our scoreboard tonight. Andre Austin gets a high screen from White, turns the corner, and he is hard to keep in front of you, and he lays in 2.
Yeah, and you just see the speed. They run that top pick a lot, and just great. He just lowers that shoulder, goes right down the lane for a right-handed layup.
West Fargo's first possession of the evening. Caden Olson tries the left side of the lane. These are for Spellman. Baseline dribble drive. Kick out. Three-pointer on the way from the left wing for Kyson Keller. Long rebound cleared out of there by Artie Carlo. Bismarck High sideline fast break. Swanson will pull the trigger from downtown. No good. White banging on the offensive glass. These are for Carlo. Almost shuffled the puppies. Haven't got to say that all fall with volleyball, football, and hockey, as there's one from downtown. If Andre Austin adds that to his game, he will be lethal.
I mean, just 30% shooting from threes last year, but you know that he's put a lot of time on that one this year.
How about the burst by Austin? He's going right to the tin, missed it. Rebound, Sullivan Irie. 7-zip, the Demons lead by a touchdown. West Fargo has Cheyenne back to Irie, who will launch, and he airbanks it from the left wing.
Yuck.
Offensive rebound yanked out of there by Keller, but there's the flying ointment. Ross Fisher working hard in front of that Demon bench.
Well, if you remember that football season, TD, Bismarck High finished their season against Cheyenne in the quarterfinals, and so, or in the semifinals, excuse me. And so these guys, it was 2 dudes right there going at it against each other. Ross Fisher, he was probably had an eye on Sullivan Irie a few times as he was playing defensive back, first team All-State or defensive back against that first team All-State wide receiver in Sullivan Irie.
Get a little zebra convention. I wonder how they were adjusting the shot clock is what they did there. They had 23, they marked it down to 19. So Lucas McNichols has checked in for the Demons. They will sub early and often, will coach Wilhelm's team. High post to Bernstein. Handoff, taken away. And the Demons have a run out and an easy layup for Bismarck High's Ross Fisher.
Yeah, that's one thing. The Demons are going to get those turnovers, Todd. Last year, 2 years ago, they had a lot of turnovers as well, but last year, boy, they sure changed things, and that's one thing Coach Willem is going to do is limit the offensive turnovers.
Spellman pulls from the middle of the lane, no good. Another rebound for Artie Carlo. Bismarck High is pitching a shutout. They lead 9-zip on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Andre Austin from the left wing. He launches again from downtown. Bang!
Wow, 8 quick ones, and Wilhelm is up and cheering on his team.
Andre Austin has just knocked down another. Let's get your Ryan Family Dealership replay as we go to break. Bismarck High out to a 12-0 lead. And how about Andre Austin? He's already knocked down 2 from downtown.
2 threes. He's got a layup and should have had 10.
Yeah.
But boy, he's shown his range. He's got different form. You can see he's been shoots the ball different than he did last year, TD. I like the form.
Stay short timeout. We can remind you that today's game brought to you by Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, be you at MSU. Today's game also brought to you in part by Shields. Locations in Minot and Bismarck. Every sporting good possible. Proud sponsor of the PSP Network. Today's game, did you get a chance to eat? I didn't have supper tonight, so this ad's going to make me hungry.
Yeah.
Planet Pizza, there's no pizza like it. Try the Blue Buffalo, the plain cheese. 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza serving the Magic City for over 25 years. Baseball pass goes astray, and West Fargo, Cheyenne has just turned it over.
Yeah, 3rd turnover. He got some new guys in. Grant Bieber, a 6'2 junior, checked in TD, as did Jager Meshke, a 5'10 senior.
Austin will trigger it in. Gets it into White. Hand back to Andre. Launches another one from downtown. Wow. He's feeling it.
Boy, he just a little step back, rise up and knock it down. 11 now for Austin.
15-0. Bismarck High out extremely strong, and they force a turnover. Taken out of there by Meshke. Demons want to run. Austin's going to launch another one. And now he's going to go around Sullivan Irie, and a little hand check whistled up top.
You knew that was coming as he was looking him right in the eye, and like you said, squared him up. Little hesitation, crossover burst.
I thought he was going to yank that one, too.
Did you?
Yep.
It kind of spread out. It looked like they were kind of setting him up for the drive.
You knocked down your first 3. You deserve a heat check.
He wants it again. He's clearing him out.
Handoff to Bieber. He cranks it up from the right wing from downtown. No good. Long rebound tipped out. Austin corrals it. The thing that folks forget about is Andre Austin's a great rebounder of the basketball, too.
Averaged 6 rebounds a game.
Well, he just drew another foul on Spellman. Spielman, I beg your pardon.
I mean, last year, even with some of the guys we mentioned being for Bismarck High that are off now, when you talk about Carter Hankey,
Austin,
hit another one.
Austin just launched another one.
That was deep. I didn't even look up because he was about the 28-foot line when I looked down.
The heat check in full effect. Spielman tries to get it down low, and finally West Fargo Shine is on the board. Laying it in is Bernstein.
It took till the 14:41 mark to get that first basket, but nice, he just came across from the weak side. No way. Well, that was little brother Kalik.
Yep, Kalik. Austin misfires from the left wing. Rebound to Cheyenne. And into the front court comes Olsen. Extra pass, Irie, back to Olsen. He'll fire from deep. Oh, in and out, Heartbreak Hotel. Rebound to Andre Austin. Demons want to run in those white uniforms and the maroon trim. Austin will shake and bake against Irie. Leans in, too strong. Rebound to Cheyenne. Caden Olsen almost lost the handle, off to Irie. Demons will play a man-to-man the whole night. Irie backs in. Spielman down the left side of the lane. Now a drive and a shot by Keller with the left hand. Nice play.
Yeah, Kyson Keller, just good patient offense for West Fargo Cheyenne, and 3 or 4 different passes before they got that open look.
Hello, Grant Bieber just knocks one down from the corner pocket.
The Demons come from the standpoint of if you got a good shot, I don't care where it is in the shot clock, you put it up.
Sullivan Irie drew some contact, and it's going to be somebody in the restricted arc. It looked like it was Schumacher. Yes, indeed. Carson Schumacher is going to pick up his personal foul, number 1.
Schumacher played about 7 games last year. Now they'll do a little line change here. He'll take a seat.
Now you get Carlo, White, Fisher back out there, and the first action for KP Eagle staff, along with, what's the other number there, Charlie?
Try to find him here.
Looks like Najee Boyd.
Oh, yeah, Najee Boyd, exactly. Another turnover. That's 5, TD.
Oh, but Bismarck High turns it right back. Keller throws it long for Irie, and even the All-State receiver couldn't track that one down.
Ooh, that was a strong bit of perfume just walked by me, TD. Wow, talk about like a smelling salts on a guy.
The sights and the sounds, we love to bring them to you. And now the smells.
That's right. You're not here, but we're going to try to make sure you feel like you're here.
Artie Carlo goes to the step back. Yes! Oh. And a foul.
A chance for your first 4-point play this season, as Carlo with the orange shoes shining up. The North Dakota Safety Council would love those shoes, TD. High in the air, ringing through the net.
I was going to try to get you a replay of that, but we'll come back to that in just a moment. The hoop and the harm as Carlo's standing at the line for the and 1. Got it. A quick 4 for Artie.
Tyson Keller with his first personal foul.
25. The Demons have put up 25 points, folks, in 5 minutes. Keller from the left wing wants it. It's short. Gets his own rebound. Hounded there by Eagle staff, and now off to Spielman. Back to Keller in the left wing. Reversal to Spielman on the right side. Now Irie off a down screen. Demons are locked in. Look at Coach Wilhelms in the defensive stance. Now he's got his hands up. Demons locked in. Down to 10 to shoot. Firing it up with Spielman. No good. Rebound, Eagle staff. Now they'll turn it in and they'll burn down to the other end. Drop pass down low. White collect, and he's hit. Nifty little dime there by Najee Boyd. Got deep and then found Kenyatta White, who will step to the Serve Pro charity stripe and attempt a couple free throws.
First foul by Caden Olsen. One thing the Demons changed a little bit last year, Todd, is the chaos offense. They worked a lot on even their half court set, and I think that really helped them in terms of how the Demons finished. They ended up finishing 5th place last year at state, beating Century in that 5th place game. But I think that was the change that Coach Willem had to make, is saying, hey, there's going to be times when we can't just go up and down helter-skelter. And they worked hard, I know, last year in the offseason to be able to work on that half-court offense, that when the secondary, what happens after they maybe miss something early.
Andre Austin has a takeaway. Kenyatta White now loses the handle. He made 1 of 2 free throws a moment ago, by the way. Rebound for West Fargo was Isaiah Lincoln, who's checked on. Teams traded turnovers. Now it's going to go back to West Fargo Cheyenne.
Lincoln, another one of those football kids with a state championship belt. Also a track kid, 4x400 meter relay. They got 8th in the season. There's a guy that's got an offer from Minot State to play some football. So you can look at him. He's pretty stuck together.
Well, and Cheyenne's kind of turned into Titletown. They win a football championship, won a basketball championship. A lot of these kids
volleyball girls championship.
Played on a Legion baseball team from West Fargo that won
a few years ago,
state title. Yep. Bismarck High, man-to-man. Spellman cut off, tried to drop it down low to Isaiah Lincoln. Oh, he got it back and laid it home.
Bismarck High took off the other way, and good job of Isaiah Lincoln staying with that one and fighting it away from Austin.
Andre Austin with the leap and the lean. He draws contact and the hoop and the harm.
Well, doesn't it look too like Austin's worked on his speed? Not that he wasn't quick last year, but it looks like he's about a half a step quicker even this year, especially with the ball in his hands.
Well, he's already got 16 tonight.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Looking for point number 17.
Averaged 18 a game last year.
The Demons have come out firing. They have not missed a lot of shots here in the first 7 minutes. Now you're going to get a little nickel and dime hold there. Is coming on for Bismarck High and put a little arm bar on there was Lucas McNichols. Oh, check that. It was Ross Fisher. Yep. 29-6 on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Your life's busy. They make managing money easy. Locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. The Demons on top by 23. And you're going to get another hold there on Najee Boyd.
This official likes that call, as you know, you can't hold them as they're going to the basket. First foul on Boyd.
I just noticed my North Dakota score feed is not moving on the bottom of our live stream screen, so I'll get that fixed at the next break, folks. It's supposed to be a revolving ESPN type of score ticker, but it's not ticking right now. There's a kick basketball
after a block by Andre Austin. I mean, he's got steals, he's got blocks, he's got assists. Oh, we even got a photo of the big fellow with the knee up, TD.
Hey, there goes the ticker. I knew it was going to start clicking along here as I get a little shove off.
Oh, a little offensive foul. That's another turnover.
Isaiah Lincoln away from the basketball, got whistled for it. Michael Gullix is checked on for West Fargo Cheyenne. Ostrin dissecting, leaving it for Kenyatta White to the 10, and the rack attack is down.
Well, you talk about a burst right there as they just kind of cleared things out, and he went hard with his offhand, which is his left hand.
Bismarck high by 25. A little shake and bake from the wing from Jack Larson, who's on, and from downtown. Sullivan Irie hits the first 3 ball of the night for Cheyenne.
Silence the crowd just for a moment as the fans are all standing up there in the Bismarck student section.
Grady Swanson shovels it to Austin, whose feet weren't quite set on that one.
That was not a good shot right there, Todd. That was a heat check right there.
Lincoln has the rebound, flying to the other end. A leap and prayer put up there by Jack Larson. The freshman misfires. Grady Swanson sets the puppies. Yes, from downtown.
Grady Swanson, quarterback for the Demons. He's got the yellow shoes. You think it's like paper, rock, scissors, what color shoes you get to wear? Is that what it is? I mean, they probably all have 5 pairs.
West Fargo Cheyenne, errant in transition. They turn it over, and you know, Grady Swanson's one of those guys that he allows that kind of let everybody else fly down on transition. He's that trailer. He gets a reversal, and he knocks down a lot of threes doing exactly that.
47 last year. I think he was top 10 returning three-point shooters from a year ago for the boys.
Austin will spin, hook a pass. There's Grady Swanson. Oh, in and out, Heartbreak Hotel.
Meshke with the over-the-back foul.
Jager Meshke picks up the personal. That's his first.
Yeah, Grady was with 47 threes, 9th, trailing a local Parker Falcon, 78 threes. That's a lot, TD.
That's a high number.
I attempted 0 in my high school career. I made up for it in amateur, though. Dwight Gorder didn't appreciate my outside shooting. I don't know why.
Irie had it blocked in amongst the Demon trees. Spielman gets it back. On for Cheyenne is Big Cooper Bryant.
I love it with the headband.
He fires it down low. Spielman with a nice little reverse.
Yeah, that was a one-handed baseball pass down low.
Andre Austin backing in, leaning in. Tried to fire a pass down there to Schumacher. And a little bump foul there on Cheyenne. Hey fans, today's game also brought to you in part by Prestwich Orthodontics. Braces and Invisalign for all ages. You can find them online at mynotbraces.com. And today's game also brought to you in part by the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot, in the Marketplace Foods Plaza. They're there for all your packing and shipping needs.
Now Lucas McNichol is in the game, TD. Is Lucas, the little brother of Jaron McNichol? Anybody who knows anything about track, athletes know that was one of the best to do it ever at Bismarck High. With, did he have 3 state championships?
Yeah,
I think last year it was 100, 200, the 300 hurdles.
He could pick him up and put him down.
He sure could.
Well, Andre Austin is human. He misses a free throw, front end of the bonus from the Serve Pro charity stripe. Jack Larson weaving through traffic, can't do that against the Demons. Carlo behind his back, how about that? Smooth operator to the 10.
Yeah, that was silky. First he gets the steal, and then the great handles with the behind the back dribble, and then he forces a turnover. He was right there too. So that's 11 now in the first half of the first half.
It's our first Shuffle the Puppies of the year.
Second
Shuffle the Puppies of the year. Bernstein back on for Cheyenne. Stay tuned at halftime. Our Magic Towing I got to get intermissions out of my mind. The Magic Towing halftime report.
Doing a lot of hockey. I know. I got to get some wrestling out of my head preparing for that one.
There's a shot fake by Bieber, trying to bounce a little interior pass, and a pocket pass taken away. Spielman gets it over to Irie. Thinking about a sniping left-handed three ball, air banked, no good there for Cheyenne's Michael Gullix. Rebound to the Demons. Austin out to Carlo. Hesitation, flip down low, McNichols collects, out to Fisher, he'll launch. No. Weak side Karam, nobody on the glass for the Demons, and it's corralled by Spielman. Sullivan Irie fires it. Austin goes for the kamikaze steal. Stepping in for a leap and leaner was Gullix. That's no good, but a rebound putback is down for Kason Bernstein.
His second basket of the game for the 6'6 junior, right around the bat, right around the rim. I like how he's really trying to hit that offensive glass hard.
36-13, Demons lead on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Grant Bieber from the left corner. No good, Bernstein on the weak side glass. Couple stops here for Cheyenne in succession. They'll get a feel for the pace of the game. Will West Fargo Cheyenne? The Demons will speed you up. High screen and roll. Cooper Bryant sets a big screen. And there's a three-pointer down. Foul on the weak side as Bernstein, the big fella, steps out, knocks down a left-handed three ball.
That's going to count for sure. It's the backside box out, I think, are going to be a foul on Cheyenne. But that basket should count because it was on the box out. We'll see the officials get together and
get a little mini zebra convention.
Yeah, that's two now.
Two zebra conventions early on. We love it. I would completely agree with you. I think that basket has to count.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Irie wants a bonus. Maybe the foul was on Bismarck High in the box out.
Yeah, Ross Fisher picks up. Ross Fisher picks his second. Yep.
Fisher was battling against Irie, boxing out on that weak side. Those are two football kids getting after it.
Actually, they say Ross Fisher, according to the scoreboard, just picked up his third.
Oh man, I missed. Well, I had when they had 4 fouls, I only had 2. So there was somewhere missing there because they happened so fast with the Demons.
It's early season for us, our scorekeeping and everything else. And especially when the Demons, you have a Demons game 1. There's not a lot of chance to look down.
No, and if you do, you miss 3-pointers.
Zebra's still conferring. Good to have Ryan Family Dealership bringing you our replay tonight. Commitment and respect to their customers is strong today as it was 50 years ago. Find them online at driveryan.com. Front end of the bonus missed by Irie from the Serve Pro charity stripe, and now Bernstein just shuffled the puppies.
12th turnover. I mean, Demons put so much pressure on you. You know, you got to just make sure you have that internal clock of slow down. When the Demons are going 100 miles an hour, you can't.
Eagle staff to White. Left side of the lane, left-hander, no good. Carlo battling on the glass. Irie down on the deck. Has it. That was actually Bryant down on the deck. Gullix, hand back, Irie. Shot fake. Oh, good help defense there by Carlo. Bismarck High has got this man-to-man defense locked in. Carlo goes for the steal. Now they attack down low. Bernstein looking for Bryant, and they can't connect.
I think it's the right idea, Todd. Just a little bit too much smoke on that one and that pocket pass. Only, you probably could have. The 33-mile-an-hour slow ball would have been better.
Check the gun.
Yep.
Eagle staff, little rocker step, leans in. Oh, couldn't get the roll. There's Kenyatta White.
Jeez,
he's been active.
Battling. Yeah, he really has.
And a reach in then on Sullivan Irie.
And we talked about him being the big body at 6'4". He's playing around inside.
That'll be 17 fouls on, check that, 8 on Cheyenne. So Kenyatta White will go to the free throw line for the Demons, the 6'4 junior. Really his first varsity action.
Second foul on Sullivan Irie.
There you get a good look at Kenyatta White from the Serve Pro charity stripe, shooting a bonus. Got a friendly roll, hit the front iron, off the backboard and in.
His 4th point also tonight, and BNC National Bank scoreboard. Legacy is playing Shanley. We'll see Shanley tomorrow night. They're up 28-23. Dickinson leads Central 30-11. And I don't mind that game. Oh, I thought it hasn't started yet, but I think it has. Isn't that going? Pretty sure it started. Should have. They haven't posted a score yet.
Nope. Kenyatta White knocks down both free throws.
Demons have slowed in these last 3 minutes.
Well, they had 25 points in 5 minutes. It's hard to keep that pace up. Bismarck High still extending that pressure. Gullix, nice play.
Yeah.
Double pump and score.
Yeah, fake pass on the 2-on-1 break and use the left hand for the finish.
There's Meshke. Yes! Oh, count it. And a foul.
Jager Meshke gets in the lane and gets the roll. Nice touch on these soft rims.
Michael Gullix picks up the personal. Meshke for the and one. And he's got the old-fashioned three-point play.
Meshke, one of those guys, he played football, didn't get a ton of playing time, but just he loves being on sports teams, and you see the enthusiasm in that kid's eyes.
Gets all of his athletic ability from his mom. And an errant pass off the hands of Cooper Bryant.
We know her dad and mom really well. And we'll probably see him tonight maybe after the game.
Possibly. I think you were talking to Miss Meshke.
I was. Yep, I sure was.
There's a quick trigger three for the younger Austin, and now on the weak side, you're going to get a shove off.
Yeah, Gullix with a shove off with good job by Carson Schumacher, kind of whittled his way inside that weak side block for that long rebound. That's what you got to do, right? You got to predict what's going to happen on those long three-point attempts. Most likely, if you miss, they're going to go long. You find that backside block.
Carson Schumacher's got he's got a good-looking early season salad.
He does. He's got the big old wig going. I love it. Looks good.
Look at that baby. You could get lost and have to call 911 in that baby.
Yeah, we just wish we had hair like that, TD.
Schumacher looking good and knocking down two from the Serve Pro charity stripe. Serve Pro's got 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians. It's Serve Pro. 43-18 on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Demons, and they force another turnover, does Bismarck High.
Yeah, it's 14. Also tonight, TD, on the girls' side in the BNC Bank scoreboard, opening up that Mandan Gymnasium. They named it, I'm assuming.
Starion Bank.
Starion Bank, that makes sense. The girls ranked number 4 in the state. We'll see them tomorrow as well. They beat North 66-34, so 1-0 for Mandan in the new gym.
Oh, there's a downtown three ball, the first of the season for Najee Boyd.
First of his career on the varsity side. He played one game and did not attempt a shot last year. Oh, boy.
Cheyenne just can't get out of their own way right now. I was over watching the Mandan girls practice the other day, and Shannon Kopus, the new head coach, and I was like, oh, I remember her from last year.
Yeah,
they got a lot of girls back.
Yeah, they're ranked number 4 for a reason. Obviously, McKenna Johnson is the leader going on to NDSU. And
she's the real deal. You don't see too many 6'2" gals like her that can do the things that she does.
No.
And so there's a little hand check there, whistled on Cheyenne, and it's going to send Andre Austin right back to the Serve Pro charity stripe. The Demons, well, they're going to put up 50 in the first half. How many are they going to get?
Second foul on Caden Olson. That was long, for a little flat for Andre Austin. That's early season legs. That's one of those things that, all right, what happens, because the Demons are pressing nonstop from the starting tip to the ending whistle.
Austin gets 1 of 2 from the stripe.
18 points now for Andre Austin. I was thinking maybe later tonight, Jordan Wilhelm and his wife Brittany, who both played some college basketball, are going to take on Tim Brent. Well, Tim's wife isn't hanging around. She's She's the head coach for Kindred, but she played basketball at Minot State. Tim Brana, Mr. Basketball Finals, Minot State, or finalist at Minot State.
Just bear with me here. So think about if you had the Brants against the Wilhelms.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, and maybe even bring in some more of the extended family.
Well, you throw in Jordan, Josard, who's a sister-in-law.
Are you going to let some of the uncles play, like Craig and Corey?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
You know, some of the cousins. You get Doug out there. And Kevin, and yeah.
Erica, I'm not going to leave you out. And Brad, hey, Josard, they'd get you in maybe for a long 3, Grandpa.
You get Jeff Brant out there.
He could fill it.
Yeah, he didn't find too many shots he didn't like.
Nope. It was 1 for 2. Was it
1 for 2 from the stripe? Yep.
Who shot that one? Was it Irie? No, it was Keller, right?
Yep. Kason Keller, 1 for 2 from the stripe. Rebound to Cheyenne. Hanging is Kason Keller in attack mode, and he'll shoot a couple more.
So this is the part that we talked about with the Demons playing is when they're in a flow and they're playing good defense and they're playing good offense, fun to watch, but sometimes they get in this rut where lots of foul going on and the game just kind of gets to a standstill, but that's all part of it, you know.
Nice student section here for the Bismarck Demons tonight. Getting the first glimpse at their beloved Demons as Keller gets them both.
3 for his last 4 is Kyson Keller, excuse me, he's got 5 points.
Keller has a block shot. Spielman launching from downtown is Bernstein from deep.
Yeah, he's gotten the double figures now, and slowly Cheyenne's chipping away at that lead.
Meshke back for the Demons. Gets deep in the middle of the lane. Leaping leaner, no good. Rebound yanked out of there by McNichols. 3 ball for Artie Carlo. Hello.
Well, you got to love that at inside out. Great. First you get that, you work your butt off getting a rebound, then you get it out to Carlo and he hits a 3. Get an assist and a rebound.
Bernstein drawing a little contact there from Austin. Couldn't finish it, and then he rifles it right into the Demon bench.
16 turnovers in the first half. Demons averaged about, I think, forcing 21 turnovers a game last year.
Meshke outside Bieber. Bang!
They are raining threes right now. I got to start keeping track of them, TD.
10. That's 10 made threes by my calculation.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Demons have put up 53 here in the first. How have we gone 14 minutes and not even acknowledged our camera operator and our producer tonight, John Augen? Doing a great job keeping up with the action as Bernstein has got it locked and loaded right now for Cheyenne.
Oh, the big lefty. He's the guy. We said who was going to step up and replace Tommy Oneman.
Bieber just buried another one. They're trading 2s for 3s. And you get a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the court. Demons by 30. Let's get your Ryan Family Dealership replay. It's going to be the 3 ball just a moment ago. There's Bieber in transition, just hunted that corner and knocks it down. 3 ball corner pocket. There's your Ryan Family Dealership replay. First International Bank and Trust brings you our timeouts on the PSP Network. You can find them online at FIBT.com. Demons by 30 here in the first half. More after this break on the PSP Network.
Wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center. Trinity Health, making more possible.
Todd Domrey's, Chuck Claremont, back at Carl Gard Gymnasium, right in the middle of the capital city of Bismarck, and it's the middle of a Demon throttling right now as the Demons have put up 56 here in the first half.
Also in the BNC National Bank scoreboard up at the Magic City with Nick have a call today? Is Nick or is Owen?
Nick is helping out Jonas on a Class B matchup tonight. Yep, so it's Owen.
And so it's 20-18, so good game there. Minot High leads West Fargo. We got a battle.
Some fans tuning it in right in front of us.
There you go, love it.
Streaming live on the PSP Network. We'd like to promote local athletes. Be sure to like and follow us on our social media channels of Facebook and Twitter as a little nickel and dime hand check whistled on the Demons there, and it's going to send Kyson Keller to the line.
Yeah, Coach Williams saying, hey, get off. Let Mick use your feet, not your hands.
Just a good look at Kyson as he'll have these right-handed free tosses. Spins it up and good, and he's made 4 straight.
Well, they were down 36-11 midway through. Now they've cut that, well, I guess it's 29. Heck, it's even higher than that. And Demons just, that's what happens. They just kind of go in streaks, you know.
Keller gets them both. Eagle staff, errant pass. Somebody was going just to replace instead of down screen. Eagle staff left-handed pass into the Sheyenne bench, turnover Bismarck.
And that's just the 3rd turnover for the Demons. So as we talked kind of early in the pregame that they've really cut that down. Coach Willem has worked really hard about that, making the right pass.
Spielman will give it off to Larson.
Uh-oh.
Almost a takeaway there by Schumacher, and you're going to get an over and back.
Yeah, they were. The big fella inside, Bernstein, had said, I have a mouse in the house. He had Meshke guarding him, but they couldn't get it to him because that ball pressure D for the Demons forced another turnover.
3:09 to play first half. BNC Bank scoreboard, 56-28. Demons, it's been all Demons here in the first 18 minutes of play. Carlo against man-to-man defense for Sheyenne. Hand off to White. Swanson on the left side of the lane. Leaves it for Eaglestaff. Jab right, go left. Had his shot partially blocked, but then it ricochets off of Larson. And it'll stay Demon basketball.
Yeah, Isaiah
Lincoln, I beg your pardon.
He got the block, and then unfortunately for him, it came back and hit him right in that same left hand.
Carlo will safety valve it up top. Eaglestaff to Boyd. Back to Eaglestaff. Scoop to the hoop. Ooh. No good.
That was a high scoop, too. Wasn't just a finger roll.
Lincoln rebounds. Oh, now you get a little high school hideout. Bernstein with the offhand puts it home.
Yeah, like how did he get back there? And that's one of the things the Demons can get beat sometimes is because there's so much ball pressure in the front court.
KJ Eaglestaff just got into the 3-ball party.
Yeah, KP, he's got big 3 right there. And that's one thing I love about Coach Wilhelm is he just says, hey, you're open, you square your feet, you put it up. Don't hesitate.
Oh, good attack there on the hesitation by Sullivan Irie.
Is it? I should look at this TD. Did I? No, it is KP.
Yeah, I said KJ.
Well, hey, you and I with this low light, it's not good for us.
For our 50-something eyes?
Yeah, I can thank our guy taking care of me. Unfortunately, gave me a battery that was already worn down. This great light he gave me.
Sullivan Irie knocks down the free throw. And he'll have another with 2:10 to play first half. Stay tuned. Our Magic Towing halftime report comes up next. Magic Towing, you blow it, they'll tow it. Serving Western North Dakota is Magic Towing. 2 for 2 from the line for Sullivan Irie on the other end. Meshke with a nice little dime leaves it for McNichols for the easy deuce.
Yeah, they stayed on top of Meshke and going out of bounds almost. A little wraparound pass for the first bucket for Lucas McNichols.
11 Demons in the scoring column here in the first half. Bismarck High operating efficiently, to say the least. They've scored 61 points here. Off the glass, no good for Spielman.
Great defense by Meshke.
Rebound to Swanson. Austin to Austin. Back to Austin. Kalik nails it from downtown.
Thanks, big bro. Little dish for Kalik as he squares up from about 24, and then he gets the pass thrown right to him.
And now he goes tiptoeing through the tulips for 2.
Fakes that 3-point and goes all the way to the rim.
Turnover and a hoop for Kalik Austin. He's scored 5 straight. 12 Demons in the scoring column.
He's a freshman.
Almost a poke away there by Kalik, but it scuttles out of bounds.
Oh, and Andre right in his grill saying, way to go, little brother.
It is a party right now for the Demons. 66-31.
Wowie. That has to be a halftime record, I bet, for the Demons.
Wowza.
That's a lot of points, TD.
Wowza.
For the first game of the year.
Cooper Bryant posted up deep. Gets it out to Kason Keller. Somebody dislodged somebody underneath on the missed three.
Cooper a little frustrated on the weak side rebound. Football kid just said, all right, I got 5. There's another one. My second one. Now they'll trek all the way to the other side.
And we'll make the long walk to the other end. You get a Serve Pro free throw tonight. Trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro.
Last year in that state championship team for Cheyenne, I mean, Caleb Deere, Barry Pennu, Turo Moni, he's a kid going to playing at Jamestown College. Caden Olson's big brother Noah, he was a great player too, and obviously Anaman and Janengao, or Egnow, excuse me, they had a solid team.
Lucas McNichols cashed the first one, missed the second one. Meshke almost had a dugout offensive rebound. It's loose, taken away by Kalik Austin. Nice play, good hustle, Demons. Oh, wide open. McNichols reverses it home.
Yeah, McNichols didn't play last year, he was hurt. So Demons good to have him back.
Bismarck High with 69 points here in the first half. Tip pass near the timeline. Austin tangled up, has possession, shovels it to Spielman. Spielman wants to attack. Too strong on the layup. Rebound Andre Austin. 17 seconds to play first half. Austin behind his back, drives in. Strong move to the 10.
Well, a little hesitation, crossover, hard to the basket, shows that strength and then that upper body too.
Now to beat the buzzer, Keller from the left side, got it. And he'll end the first half in style for West Fargo Cheyenne, but it is all Bismarck High School. Get your Ryan Family Dealership replay of that finish just a moment ago for Andre Austin. You get a missed shot on one end. This is where Austin is so dangerous. I mean, he is very hard to contain, especially in the open floor like this. Behind his back, little hesitation, and then the strength to finish that one amongst contact. Nice play there, and thanks to Ryan Family Dealership for bringing you those instant replays throughout the season on the PSP Network. Look at that score, folks. 71 points put up by Bismarck High School, and it's only halftime. Our Magic Towing halftime report comes up next. 71-34 on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. We'll break it down when we come back here on the PSP Network.
Brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
The foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Well, it's not a misprint. Bismarck High leads 71-34 at halftime. An impressive first half for the number 3 ranked Bismarck Demon. This is our Magic Towing halftime report. You blow it, they'll tow it. 701-509-4011. Put that number in your phone right now. No job too big or too small. Magic Towing serving Western North Dakota. And if you mention the PSP Network, the next time you need a tow, you'll get $50 off, courtesy of the fine folks at Magic Towing. Well, I don't know, there's not a lot of adjectives. High octane, impressive. Boy, got it done probably on both ends, defensively and offensively. And you can see that the Demons return a lot of guys from that top 8. Cheyenne's going to have some building and some growing pains here, breaking in kind of a new top 8 for the Mustangs.
Well, it's the beauty of the Demons when they play 10 or 11 is that they've got kids that have played a lot of minutes. And when you look down the list for the Demons, you know, Austin and Carlo and Bieber played a little bit. Ross Fisher, Grady Swanson, obviously Weston Scott. So there's a handful of kids plus that played. And then these other guys had a lot of minutes on JV and played the same up-tempo style of offense. So almost a little bit of plug and play for Coach Wilhelm. And so I would say in a much different situation than Coach Tim Brandt and Sheyenne Mustangs in terms of his program, where, you know, one guy with any minutes at all, the rest of these guys, I mean, you've got Lincoln played 3 games, Spielman played 4, Caden Olson played 6, Zafra played 4, and Michael Gullix played 5. Nobody else even got any playing time on the varsity. Obviously, Irie played some significant minutes and played every game last year, but that's a big difference in terms of varsity experience, and it's showing right now.
I'm watching all the young kids out here firing shots up, and they're even making shots. I mean, everybody's making shots tonight at Bismarck High School. 71-34 at halftime, and Chuck, I'm going to give you a little extra second here because there was 105 points scored in the first half, so let's run through those Magic Towing halftime numbers as the Demons lead this one 71-34.
Yeah, and I actually got him right, believe it or not.
That's a good effort.
For Cheyenne, Kason Bernstein in a solid first half. He had 14 points, 12 of those in the last 9 minutes. 10 for Kyson Keller. He had a 3-2, and he was 5 for 6 from the charity stripe. 4 points for for Sullivan Irie, 2 for Isaiah Lincoln. Chase Spielman had 2, and then Michael Gullix had 2 for their total of 34. For the Demons, everybody who played scored. Andre Assen had 20, 17 right out of the chute, slowed down considerably in that last 9 minutes, but 20 points for him. Artie Carlo already with 12 with 3 threes in the first half. And then I'm just going to go down the list. Meshke had an N1 for 3 points. Carson Schumacher had a couple free throws for 2. Grant Bieber had 2 threes for 6 points. Mick Nichols had 5. KP Eaglestaff had a 3 for 3 points. Kenyatta White was 3 for 4 from the free throw line in a bucket for 5 points. Ross Fisher had 4 points. He did have three personal fouls, so he sat a lot in the first half. Grady Swanson had a triple for his 3 points. Najee Boyd had a triple, and then Kalik Austin had 5 points in a little scurry of activity for him and back-to-back buckets as he finished with 5. So the Demons had, how many is that, TD? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people in the scoring column. They had 13 threes, 9 two-point field goals, and were 12 for 16 from the free throw line. I mean, wow, they scored the first 18 points. It wasn't until the 14:41 mark of the first half that West Fargo Sheyenne even gotten the board. So, and that lead at 37 is the biggest of the first half. Or I guess it was 38 because it was 71, it was 40 at one point. It was 71 to 31, and then they gave up a three-pointer. That probably something that Coach Mike, maybe if he's going to find something to complain about, it's, hey guys, we still had 3-4 seconds. You don't quit. You stay on it. You don't give up open threes. If he's going to say anything, that's it. Because you gave up just 34 points, played some great defense, and then man, I would say on those 22 made baskets, there had to be 14 or 15 assists on those two. So Demons passed the ball very well. So 37-point lead at half. That's pretty solid.
Demons lead big. That's a wrap on our Magic Towing halftime report. You blow it, they'll tow it. Magic Towing serving Western North Dakota. Second half comes up next. Demons on top by 37 points. And we'll come back with half number 2 after this break on the PSP Network.
Spas Etc. is excited to introduce the addition of the Master Spas line, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas and swim spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools and saunas. Come check out the outstanding lineup of Master Spas at Spas Etc.
Red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Getting set for our second half of action. We'll get these lineups as Bismarck High's got Fisher, Carlo, Austin, Swanson, and White out there. Mustangs have the basketball first. Keller, oh, nice play. Backdoor, Irie, easy layup.
Yeah, totally caught Kenyatta White watching the basketball. But he comes back the other side and has a big time. Oh, whoa, then sorry, I talked that too soon, TD. That's a big time catch and a finish.
Kenyatta White had it partially blocked and dislodged there by Bernstein. Spielman off to Keller. Keller goes to the Euro, and he can't do it. It's going to be tied up there by Andre Austin. Also, West Fargo Sheyenne got their original starting 5 out there. Caden Olson.
Minot leads West Fargo 38-30 up in the Magic City in the other PSP game on the BNC National Bank scoreboard.
White to Fisher. He's got an itchy trigger. Instead drives it to the edge of the lane. Swanson, jab right down the left side of the lane. Turn, spin, shoot, short. Rebound Irie. And Sullivan to Keller. Bernstein thought about a 3. Might have shuffled the puppies. Gives it off to Olson. Keller to Spellman. And a little reach in on Artie Carlo.
That's one thing the Demons do a ton. They reach a lot. Just his first Well, second foul for Artie. Oh, it's third. Okay, never mind. That's one of the guys I missed. This foul in the first half.
This just in, the Demons have gone a minute without scoring. Keller from deep, yes, and he rattles home the 3 ball.
Yeah, just how he finished the first half with a 3. Carried over that heat check. 13 for him.
Bismarck high back. Andre Austin, baseline dribble drive. Leaves it for McNichols and an errant pass into the backcourt, and that's going to be over and back.
Just the 5th turnover for the Demons of the game, so Coach Wilhelm had caused him to sit down. Oh no, never mind. He's just hiding in the dark.
Hey fans, today's game also brought to you in part by Prestwich Orthodontics. 0% financing, free consultations. Check them out online at mynotbraces.com. Bernstein to the right elbow. Straight away to Irie. He'll stop and pop from 17. Got it.
Nice mid-range game there too. A crossover, just kind of a quick pull-up. Caught the Demons off guard there.
7 straight for the Mustangs to start the second half. Austin feathers a shot up, goes for a rebound. And he attacked into Spellman's personal space, and it goes off for the Mustangs.
Coach Wilhelm's quick sub, and I guess assistant coach Pintar is the one who does his subbing. Almost didn't recognize him. He's got the flow going now, the hair.
He's going with the Nicolas Cage look.
Yeah, he is. We got a lot of hair thing going on, TD. We got hair envy, apparently.
New 5 out there for the Demons. They miss a 3. Keller steps through a double team. Now you get Bernstein on the fun side, the easy deuce.
Boy, great additional pass there from the 28-foot line to down low.
Good start to the second half here by the Mustangs. Double pump shot put up by Meschke. Rebound White. He's battling, but Keller clears another defensive carom.
9-0 run.
Sideline fast break up to Olsen. He hooks a pass into the assistant coaches over on that Mustang sideline, and Coach Brent says, we're all right.
Speaking of record setters, Caden Olsen set some records he was a quarterback from that Cheyenne team. Broke career passing yards and touchdowns, pretty impressive.
And Kalik Austin fired a 3 up, but
I call a legal pick.
On the weak side, you're getting an illegal screen.
Ooh, wow.
I was going to say, is one of the officials going to go and, I don't know, ever see they called it on anybody.
They haven't marked it. They haven't. That's who Carlo had the one before. So even the people at the coach Mark Gibson, and he doesn't know who to put that on. I don't even know who they called it. I thought it was Meschke.
Spielman wants to get deep. Keller floating and scoring.
It's 11 straight. Keller now with 15 big ones.
Kason Keller.
Now when you're up 37, you got a little bit of room to operate.
Kalik Austin, jab step, shoot, score from downtown.
Hey, hand down, man down, Chase Spillman. You got to get that hand up.
Demons have their first points here in the second half. Keller to answer. Nope, that's short. Rebound battling was Bieber. Gets it off to Andre Austin, and he got stood up just before the timeline. And it's going to be a foul on Irie.
Must be something with that 14:40 mark, because that's how long it took before the Mustangs got on the board in the first half. The Demons didn't get on the board till the 14:40 mark of this half.
Are you saying that's deja vu?
It is. The only problem, the Demons had 25 or 18 at that point, compared to 11.
Austin has it up top. Schumacher from 17 straight on. Keller climbs the ladder for the rebound.
Way up.
Demons get that full court pressure cranked up even on a missed basket. Irie from deep. Nope. Short off the 10. Weak side carom is ratcheted out of bounds. Last touch by Bismarck High.
Yeah, that may have been a half a step too far out. Coach Tim Brandt kind of looked at him like, yeah, you know what? You just one step in, get yourself feet set a little earlier.
Austin will dissect. Austin will drive. Austin will get fouled, and Andre Austin to the line for the and one.
Hey, one thing when you're making threes, and he made 4 of them in the first half, you can use that hesitation move at the three-point line, and he got by his guy, and Kason Bernstein came over and he said, man, I couldn't have been in more of a statue right there, Mr. Referee.
It's going to drive your defensive set. You got 5 guys looking at a guy, and you let them get deep and finish on our Ryan Family Dealership replay. That'll be one that the coaching staff will have for Cheyenne. It'll be a coaching moment as Andre Austin continues his huge night with the N1.
23 points now for him.
Knocks it down from the Serve Pro free throw line. Now they got a timeline trap. Irie has it. Backside. Oh, flying in for a little alley-oop is Keller.
Yeah, a good, nice look by Sullivan Irie. 17 now for Kyson Keller.
Lead is trimmed to 30. Kalik Austin. Yes!
Well,
from downtown.
He's a freshman chance should be coming out again. He played a half of JV, so he still has 2 full halves.
Gullix goes between his legs. Tries to shovel it down low. Olsen collects, flips it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound Bernstein. Oh, he almost had a chance for an N1. But he'll shoot a couple.
That was a flat-footed rebound. First foul for Kalik Austin. Last year when these two teams played at the beginning of the year, the Mustangs defeated the Demons 75-70, but Andre Austin had 27 that night. But it was enough.
Well, Cheyenne's going to figure out where the points are going to come from this year. And so far tonight, Kyson Keller and Bernstein, easy for me to say, is they've been the 1-2 punch here tonight for Cheyenne. As Bernstein knocks down the first.
Now they both have 17.
And he'll set the second, get a good look at that left-hander. 6'6" junior, swish. From the Serve Pro stripe, he gets them both. 80-49, Bismarck High in cruise control. KP Eagle staff off to Meshke.
Oh, he got
He's pinballed.
Of small stature, Meshke, he didn't take much to pop him off his dribble.
Kyson Keller picks up his third. Carlo will trigger it in under his own hoop for the Demons, and you get a weak side hold.
Yeah, that's going to go Isaiah Lincoln holding on to Meshke.
Fans, today's game also brought to you in part by the UPS store. They're located on South Broadway in Minot, in the Marketplace Foods Plaza. They're there for all your packing and shipping needs. This game also brought to you in part by Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, be you at MSU. Open on the wing is Meshke. Drives it in. Scoop! Count it!
Oh, how about that one for a potential move of the game right there as Meshke attacks the rim, is falling down, uses the left-hander to flip it in and got a chance for the N1.
Jager Meshke absorbing and finishing. And he has the old-fashioned three-point play.
That's 2 for him.
He only counts in threes the old-fashioned way. 83-49, Demons lead big with 12:50 to play in the contest. Reminder after game, we'll have our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame show. As you get a block.
Oh, boy.
Ross Fisher.
I thought that was a good job by Fisher. The only problem what he was leaning already. It's like you got to absorb that contact initially, and he started to kind of lean left a little bit.
He went to the leaning tower of Pisa.
Yeah, and the official just kind of looked at him like, nope, you got to hold your ground. You can't be doing that. And good attack by Sullivan Irie.
And Irie gets a friendly roll on his first free throw.
It's going to be the 4th foul for Ross Fisher. Minot leads Fargo North on the boys' side on the BNC National Bank scoreboard 25-16. That's in the first half. Legacy over Shanley at half, 38-30. Horest leading St. Mary's 62-52.
Irie gets 1 and 2 and a rebound batted out to Irie. Cheyenne has another chance. Mustangs go to Isaiah Lincoln. Now Gullix on a handoff to Keller. Between his legs, crosses over, right elbow pull up, no good. Lincoln corrals an offensive rebound. Keller to Irie, and Coach Brand holds up fist. High screen and roll, the new shot clock. Step back 3, Irie, hello.
Boy, the kids really work on that one. That just seems so smooth now as he used a high pick and just kind of denied it a little bit and a step back at the top of the key.
Andre Austin leaning into the defense. So good at drawing contact is Andre, and he'll be rewarded with a couple from the Serve Pro free throw line.
Last year, over/under on 150. How many free throws he shot?
Oh boy, he played every game, so I'm gonna based on all the games I did for the Demons, I'm gonna say over.
Yeah, he shot 201 free throws last year, Todd. Shot 63%. So if there's one area that he could probably improve on too, is the free throw shooting. As we're watching him here, he missed that first one, and one of the things from him is he gets a little flat on his trajectory.
Misses the first, second one also missed. Good
I didn't
call.
mean to jinx you, buddy. My bad, but got to get some arch.
Good to see the season opening broadcaster jinx is in full effect.
My bad.
Oh, they leave Irie open. He locks, he loads, no good.
Again, I think just a hair outside for him. Got to get closer to that 20-foot mark.
Najee Boyd has a rebound. He tries to go coast to coast, tries to drop a little dime pocket pass for White, and on the way in, Boyd got bumped into.
Looks like he's wearing track shoes, doesn't he?
That's
like
a lot
slippers.
Of does anybody have high tops anymore?
Oh boy, I tell you, I don't know. My ankles hurt. Watch him.
Do we just age ourselves by saying high tops?
So. You don't see anybody wearing high tops anymore.
Najee Boyd bangs a free throw home.
He's got 4 in the game.
And the second one is also nothing but nylon.
Najee, a 5'9" sophomore, so they got Kalik Austin, a freshman. Weston Scott, their best underclassman. He's not even playing, and he's only a sophomore. What? Throw Weston Scott in this team.
Yeah. Down the lane, strong move there. In attack mode was Sullivan Irie, and he'll go to the stripe.
See Weston on the end of the bench. I don't know if you can check that one, John, as he's in a boot on his left foot. It was his right calf that he got injured during football, and this one's on his left foot. That Jones fracture, people, if you don't know what that one is, if you just joined us, he's out for a considerable amount of time, potentially the season. As there you go. Good job, John. Thanks for tracking that down. That's that 5th metatarsal bone of the foot, which is a long bone on the outside of the foot, connects the pinky toe. About that one, TD, in case you were wondering.
Hey, Dr. Claremont just broke down a little orthopedics there. I love it. As
Scotty broke that down for me last night in the phone call.
Sullivan Irie gets them both. Makes it 85-55 in favor of Bismarck. And there goes Austin, drawing more fouls, and he'll go right back to the Serve Pro free throw line, will Andre Austin. Do you like the Iceman nickname?
I'm not sure. I'm listening on that one to see if I'm sold on it.
Okay, all right.
I don't dislike it, let's just say.
All right. His demeanor, it never changes.
No, it is. He is a silent assassin kind of guy that I was going to say, he's shown some, well, surely when his little brother hit that 3 and got that turn, the emotion, you don't see him doing a whole lot.
That's as much as we've ever seen him.
I loved it.
Yeah, exactly.
That was great.
Austin's loving it from the free throw line that time. He missed a couple a moment ago. He makes both this time.
Don't you just think his shoulders? I mean, he's got bigger shoulders. He definitely has been in the weight room.
Legs as well. Of course,
yeah, his legs too. Yeah, exactly.
Three-pointer for Jack Larson, the freshman. Knocks it down.
Yeah, Larson with the long 3 and the inside-out look.
Larson's got his first of the game.
Demons may hit the 100-point mark before half of with 9 minutes left.
Missed shot by Swanson. Schumacher misses it, gets it back. Austin thought about a 3. Oh, what a pass. But it skips away from Carson Schumacher. Yeah. But Andre Austin's just a one-man foul drawing machine.
Yeah, he just good head and shoulder fakes. And folks, if you're watching this one and you're got a young man playing basketball, boy, just watch his fakes. Just really sells out. Got such a good burst.
No good on the rebound, but there's Jager Meshke in amongst the trees, and he's fouled.
Meshke. He just went right around his guy, gave him the old whoop, and then zipped around Cooper Bryant.
Well, Jager's going to go and he'll shoot a double bonus now. That's 10 fouls on Cheyenne here, and Jager's got a couple and ones. They see he can only make them if he has made a basket right in front of it. Hey fans, tonight's game also brought to you in part by Prestwich Orthodontics. Professional treatment and a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Check them out at minotbraces.com. Game also brought to you tonight by Planet Pizza. There's no pizza like it. 852-1700. Planet Pizza, serving the Magic City for over 25 years.
Just looked up at you, TD, and pointed at you. Meshke did and said, hey, take that, TD.
That second one settles in.
Or maybe that was for you, Dad. Maybe that was because he's right ahead of us?
Probably.
Or Mom.
And we get a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the court. Locations in Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. You can find First International Bank and Trust online at FIBT.com. Bismarck high by 30, 10:45 to play in the contest. Back after this break on the PSP Network.
If you have the winning ticket, please come to the announcing table to claim your prize.
Spas Etc. is excited to introduce the addition of the Master Spas line, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas and swim spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools and saunas. Come check out the outstanding lineup of Master Spas at Spas Etc.
Now, one of our newest sponsors, just saw their ads rolling there, Spas Etc. Thanks to the folks at Spas Etc. being a season-long sponsor now on the PSP
Move
Network.
the game, right?
Yeah, they're now the Move of the Game sponsor. Bismarck high by 30. Spielman to Irie. Jab step from the top. Another step back. Good hand that time by Ross Fisher. Forced the miss. Rebound gets tips to Bernstein. Lincoln short arms it. Ooh. And Ross Fisher with a rebound.
See how long Ross can handle with four fouls.
Andre Austin shaking and baking, turning the corner, layup, no good. Rebound, caromed to Isaiah Lincoln. To Bernstein, might have shuffled the puppies.
Oh, we missed a guy down low. Larson was open.
Oh, strong.
Oh, 10. No doubt. You see, he's been in the weight room. He's a kid that's probably going to play some football at another next level next year.
Sullivan Ivory with a dozen. He's in double figures for Cheyenne. Missed shot by the Demons. McNichols touched a couple times, goes out of bounds to Bismarck.
Also in the BNC Bank scoreboard, Mandan now up by 23 over Fargo North. We'll get a chance to see them tomorrow. Hudson Sheldon, Doug Sheldon, the Bearstail brothers. Who's the other one? Brown Otter, TJ Brown Otter.
White lets the defense fly by. Oh, nice play there by Irie. Larson up ahead to Bernstein. He wants to attack. Jump stop, shot, hit, and
a great head and shoulder fake there by Case and Bernstein. I'm impressed. I mean, Keller, Bernstein, Sullivan, Irie, those three guys, I mean, that's really who's been doing all the scoring, but they got to find somebody else to help them right now. But that's a pretty good three-headed monster right there. Ooh, that was
left-handed free toss. Tish short.
Just a Tish.
And he'll get one more from the Serve Pro charity stripe. Bernstein, that one looks better.
There you go.
Knocks it down. Fans, after the game, we'll have our Sport Clips MVP. Keep you looking your best. You can check in online with a hairstylist today at sportclips.com. Oh, nice pass. Eagle staff, and on the fun side is Kenyatta White laying it in.
Great wraparound pass from Eagle staff.
Oh, now they got him trapped in a bad spot. Good job by Case and Keller. Now a pass to Jack Larson in the corner. Touch last and ratcheted out of bounds by the Demons.
We'll also see Shanley tomorrow as they trail Legacy in the boys' side 71-53. Be Shanley and Mandan. What time's that start tomorrow?
Girls is a 1:45 tip.
Okay.
Bernstein. Oh, and it spin out. Heartbreak Hotel. Spend that kind of night for Cheyenne. Extra pass. Carlo deep on the three. Rebound to Spielman. Bismarck, this is amazing how they can get into a press
immediately
on a missed shot. Yeah. Keller to Larson. Jack steps into a running one-hander, no good. Rebound, Grady Swanson.
I think he had yellow shoes last year, so he must like that color. He's itching to shoot, though, TD.
Najee Boyd from the left side. Eaglestaff dissecting, going downhill, missed it. Rebound, White missed it, got it back, and it's touched out of bounds. Last touch by the Mustangs.
Now, White's a battler. He really gets in there, and he battles hard in the middle. He's just one of those guys that you got to gather and go up strong, not just throw it up there, but when you got the tree, Case and Bernstein behind you, I think he was thinking he was going to get blocked from behind.
Demons lead 90-61 on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Eaglestaff got bumped into, and Kalik Austin just shuffled the puppies.
Yeah. Fourth turnover this half, 8th in the game for the Demons. What you looking for, TD?
Nothing, I just got to stand up.
I should. Sitting all day.
Yeah, I stood up a lot of the hockey game last night, so must be my old age.
You got a triple header with you, these back-to-back-to-back days.
Well, that'll be nice when the big fella gets back.
Yeah.
Missed shot there by West Fargo Cheyenne. Defensive carom collected by Bismarck. Austin to Austin, back to Austin. Andre fades from the left side, no good. Rebound, Irie. And here comes Caden Olson. No, it's spun out. Keller battling on the glass, and it's last touched by KP Eaglestaff.
But one thing the Demons give you, as does the shot, just effort. Every single loose ball they are on the floor going to get.
On the inbound set, looking for Irie. Instead, Bernstein cranked it up, and he didn't draw iron. Yeah, how about the slate of games? You got every team in the state playing tonight, and then tomorrow you got Minot North at Red River, Williston at Horace. Davies is in Minnesota to take on Orano, Minnesota.
Okay.
Dickinson at Fargo North, St. Mary's at Grand Forks Central. Cheyenne at Minot. We'll have that game on the PSP Network tomorrow. North at Legacy. We'll have the Shanley and Mandan game. This is all boys action tomorrow. And West Fargo is here to take on the Bismarck Demons.
Demons got the weave going.
The one thing, Cheyenne's better job defensively here in the second half. Weak side rebound. McNichols dug it out. No, check that. It was Bieber. Now Fisher from downtown. He got it.
I liked about Fisher is he's been itching to shoot, but he hasn't forced anything, and he waited for the extra pass. He had his feet set and squared up and just buried it.
Almost a poke away. Can Kenyatta White collect it? No, but Najee Boyd can. Fisher, same spot, different result. Bieber, nice poke away on the weak side rebound. Up top, Austin. Extra pass, Fisher. Locks, loads. No. One long, one short.
He had too much yelling in his back and his ear by this whole team that stood up behind him. They distracted him.
Everybody likes to do that three sign.
Oh, totally.
Get it all going. Caden Olson off the bottom of the 10. Bieber rebounds. The Demons want to run a 3-on-2 developing. Fisher back to Bieber. He sets. No.
Boy, they cannot buy one in the last 5 minutes.
Spielman running into the front court, doesn't have numbers, lets the troops arrive. Back to Irie with 6 minutes to play in the contest. Demons lead 93-61 on that BNC Bank scoreboard. Spielman off a down screen, launches, rebound, Bernstein, shot fake, up, no good.
Man,
there's
these
a lid
last
on
3 minutes on both teams, it's been a lid on it.
Fisher, they leave him open momentarily. Now he goes around the big guy, lost the handle, got it back. To Bieber. He will check it.
Oh,
and he will knock it down.
And that was right in front of the bench.
Grant Bieber delivers from deep, and the three parade continues for the Bismarck Demons. Let's get your Ryan Family Dealership replay of that one as Bieber off the, looked like Fisher was going to lose the handle here. Got it back. Defense collapses. Bieber says, you know what? I'm just going to crank this thing up. Had a hand on him, too. Ryan Family Dealership replay. Thanks to the folks at Ryan Family Dealership for bringing those replays throughout the course of the season. trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. You can shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston.
That was a big matchup, kind of east-west. St. Mary's played Horace. Horace ranked number 2, and I think St. Mary's, they could be a sleeper too. I mean, they got some girls back, Messer's back. I mean, they got a number of quality girls on that St. Mary's team that, but boy, Horace, you talk about loaded.
Kind of previewed that action tomorrow. Here it is. Cheyenne at Minot High, a 3 p.m. tip. Shanley and Mandan will have the girls and boys doubleheader starting at 1:45 with the girls game tomorrow here on the PSP Network.
Speaking of the Minot girls, they dropped a 106 burger on West Fargo and won 106-52.
Hey, there's Isaiah Lincoln. Point blank range, and he scored it.
He's got 4. Yeah, that Minot, it's kind of like Minot girls and everybody else with Lily Bell and Fricky and
Fricky back in action. Yeah. Missed shot there by the Demons. 1 and done for Bismarck. And a strong move from the timeline. Caden Olson got his first 2 of the night.
Yeah. Quarterback finally gets a finish.
Meshke got tangled up. There is a lot of guys for Bismarck High that are going to make you play defense on the perimeter.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they can shoot it, but you can see that. I mean, they definitely can get to the hole too. Bismarck High is ball fake, get to the basket, shoot or pass.
Yeah, there's a good look at Jager Meshke at the free throw line,
and he's got 8 points.
Knocks
How many guys in double figures? 1, 2. We got 3 guys with. Najee just has 5, not 15. Sorry, bud.
Meshke gets them both.
All right, 9 for him.
98 points for the Demons. Cheyenne almost turns it over. They almost stepped out of bounds. I think they did step out of bounds, and they finally do turn it over.
Do the fans get anything free for a 100-point score? No.
Oh, and now you get a little delayed over and back.
You got to just keep running. He jumped in the air as the ball was coming to him. Got to keep running, establish yourself.
We should start that. Free beverages at the Stadium Lodge if a team scores 100.
What, are you listening? Beverages just for the,
if you can show your score sheet that you kept the whole game. Just like golf.
Bringing in your golf scorecard. TD, I like how you're thinking. That's critical thinking, TD. I love it.
Keller, how about that scoop to the hoop?
Dr. J up and under in the backside.
Gets hit on the low side of that. It's going to go on McNichols. We mentioned our player of the game. We'll bring you that after the contest.
Apparently, there's so many time left. Oh, no, they just let it go. I thought because the clock was running.
Keller misfires on the free throw. Our move of the game tonight will be brought to you by Spas, etc. Spas, hot tubs, saunas, tanning beds, gazebos, billiard tables. They got it all at Spas, etc. in Bismarck, and they'll bring you our move of the game after the contest. 0 for 2 for Keller. Misfired on them both. And a rebound pulled out of there by Bismarck Highs to Darian Slack, who's into the contest.
Yeah, people were talking about him and how athletic this kid is.
Slack has it. Off to Najee Boyd. Spins into a double team. Good play by Irie. He's trying to do a swim move to save it, and it goes out of bounds off of Irie.
He's talking to the fans. Oh, I got a ring of football. Talking football, and he looked at him and he said, hey, I got a ring. Points to his ring finger. It's a pretty good comeback, although when you're down 33.
You can't sneak anything by the Demon fans.
No.
And now you get a little reach-in foul on Spillman, and it's going to send Bismarck Highs, Brennan Greff.
Clock is running. Oh, it stopped again. Get an extra 5-second runoff every time.
And Greff, I'm gathering that'll be his first varsity point.
Brennan Greff, he's a 6'2 junior, but yeah, he did not play last year, so does he get to keep the basketball?
He gets 1 of 2. And the Demons stuck on 99. 2:20 to play in the contest. Keller stepped through. Ooh, he kisses it home.
Keller up to 19 points now. He's tied for the lead with Kaysen Bernstein. That was a nice off the 1 foot, off the glass.
Greff to Slack.
Ooh, boy,
And
he got hammered.
He puts it into attack mode.
I love it. Lincoln came through hard on the hammer, and he looked at the official like, I got him? Like, well, I don't know who else would have got him because you were, but I like the move right there by Tadarian Slack.
And
his first varsity points. They're all getting it. Basketball's for everybody, Todd.
And the Demons have hit the century mark. Oh, I got to move that score interface over a little bit. Didn't anticipate somebody scoring 100 on the opening night, so we'll get that. It's almost covering up the half.
Missed the second one.
Slack gets 1 of 2. Eagle staff had it poke checked out of bounds. Yeah, it's in that main slot in the bag there, where it's supposed to be. Slack will rise and knock one down. Little mid-range jump here for Tadarian Slack.
His first field goal as a varsity participant.
Down to 1:12 to play. Spielman with a leap and leaner. He'll score for Cheyenne.
4 points for Spielman.
And the Demons cruising. They lead 102-69. Greff to Slack. Tadarian had it poke checked away by Sullivan Irie. Stop and pop from a long 2, no good. Rebound to Boyd and Bismarck High with 45 seconds to play before our post game. Going to pick up victory number 1 on the season. Little backdoor pass to Boyd. Reverses his field between the rings. Greff to Slack. Slack skips it weak side. Eagle staff fired it up from his hip, no good. And the shot clock turned off. Bismarck High, impressive on opening night. Sullivan Irie, yes. Right down the left side of the lane, he scored it. And he's going to be hit and fouled. And Sullivan Irie at the line for the and 1. Got it. 3-point play for Irie. And the Demons just going to bounce this one out. And you're going to hear the final horn. It's going to be a 30-point victory for Bismarck High School. Final score on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. 101-72. Bismarck High 1-0 on the season. Cheyenne will fall to 0-1. Hey fans, will welcome you to our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame show. Planning Team Financial Advisors, helping clients work towards financial freedom, and Shots Crossroads, your postgame headquarters. You can order online at shotscrossroads.com. Chuck Claremont's made his way down courtside. We'll get a word with some of the particulars here. He's got head coach Jordan Wilhelm. And yeah, let's send it down courtside and take it away, Chuck Claremont.
Yep, I got it, Andre. All right. Thanks, Todd. Coach, 13 threes, 71 points in the first half. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's we've been pretty excited about this group for a while now. And as a coach, this first game of the year is always the one I get most nervous for. I get more nervous for the first game than the state tournament because it's like, I think I like what I've seen. I think our practices have been pretty awesome. I think our guys have been sharing it and doing it together. We have a very talented group. Probably some of the most basketball talent that I've ever coached, like a bunch of guys that are hoopers and have been playing. But like our senior class last year, you know, football guys first, basketball guys second, but they really brought an edge and a toughness to us. And this group, very talented, very skilled, can fill it up. And I wanted to see if we could have that edge and they could still bring some of that tenacity that last year's senior group brought. And I think that they learned from that group and they definitely came out here and executed it pretty well tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you played good defense, gave up 72 points. It's tough when you're up by, 40 points at one point in time to keep that edge. But you got to be impressed with the athletic ability of some of your kids inside. I mean, early on in the first half, I was really impressed with watching Kenyatta White and how hard he played inside. Same thing with Najee Boyd. I mean, just kids. There's so many different kids that people haven't seen.
Yeah, and again, like I said to these guys, they're all unproven talent. And our sophomore group went like 24-1 in the league last year and won the sophomore tournament. And it's a super talented group. So we have a junior class that's very deep that has not seen the 745 and played under the lights and played in front of this kind of environment. So I was excited to see how they would react in a game like this against the defending state champions. Very good team. I know they only have one guy back, but I mean, the size and athleticism, and Coach Brent does such a good job with those guys. So, you know, I was excited coming in, and again, for us, we can enjoy it for about 5 seconds because we got West Fargo coming to town tomorrow afternoon. So, real quick one, and we're back at it.
Yeah, and you can't let you go without talking about. I mean, obviously Jack Schaefer would have made a big difference. Congratulations to him and moving on. But lost West and Scott, who knows how long, and those are two quality kids that you talk about how much of difference makers they could have been.
Yeah, I think our guys have used that as motivation a little bit. Like, I've even gotten texts. Are you depressed? Are you guys going to win any games? Can you do anything without Jack and Weston? And in my head, I'm like, yeah, we got guys that can make plays. And of course, losing Jack, we're excited about him. And I think he thought that I was mad at him right away. I'm like, dude, good for you. I'm happy for you. When you have an opportunity like that, you have to go take it. And then Weston going down Monday with the Jones fracture in his foot. Yeah, is that a blow to us? Of course. I mean, at times he was our second best player last year as a freshman. So what it's going to do is a lot of guys are going to have to play some different spots and some different minutes. Guys like Artie Carlo, who has been put into the starting lineup now, being forced to play a position that's a little bit different than he would have prior. So, the hope is these guys are going to have the ball in their hands a lot more. They're going to gain some valuable experience with Weston on the sidelines. He's going to have a quick recovery. Wes is a tough kid. Okay, I mean, I have confidence that he's going to come back from that surgery stronger than ever, and then we get him for the tournament run, and we're going to be that much more confident.
Well, it's a big win, Coach. Impressive. Continue on the rest of the year. Great job. And Andre, where's Andre? There he is. You guys are having a blast over there as a team. Oh, you got the whole team supporting you over here, Andre. And is this anything close to what you would expected coming out early in the year? I mean, 71 points in the first half. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, we all worked hard in the offseason, so I didn't expect anything less. I know we're ready to go, and I know we've been ready to go, so we're just looking forward to the season.
And for you guys coming out, and what was your expectation? You were ranked third in the state. How much is that in the back of your mind saying, hey, there's two guys better than us? Are there really?
Yeah, I mean, we came out to prove a point. We know we're one of the best teams in the state, and we came to compete, so we're ready to prove everybody wrong.
One thing, too, you had 13 guys play, 13 guys got in the scoring column. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we like to do. We like to move the ball. We're all a team. There's no individuals here, so we're going to keep working all together all season. You're just going to show on the stat sheets, too, for sure.
I can't let you go without saying, you're the guy we talk about this kind of this calm, cool, and collected, but when your brother hit a couple shots, you got going, you were out there in his face, and you gave him a lot of love out there.
I mean, of course, that's a little bro. I mean, I got to show him love. His first varsity game, so I was happy for him for sure.
All right, congratulations. Good luck.
Guys, I want to say one more thing.
Hold on, one more thing.
I love my team, and we're just filled with a bunch of dogs.
All right, TD, back to you.
Oh, we got a dog pound developing here at Bismarck High School. It was all fun for the Demons tonight. It's our planning team financial advisors, Shots Crossroads postgame show. You heard there from Jordan Wilhelm, the 10th-year head coach of the Bismarck Demons, and the Iceman, Andre Austin, with a big night. We'll put a wrap on this one tonight from Carl Gard Gymnasium as our postgame rolls on. A final score on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Bismarck High 71, Sheyenne. Bismarck High 102, Sheyenne 72.
Brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Drop it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day. So you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Bismarck High impressive. They win at 102-72. They led big at halftime, scoring 71 points in the first half, and the Demons cruise to a 30-point victory in their season opener here in a non-conference East versus West early season tune-up, and the Demons were certainly impressive. This is our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads postgame show. Shots Crossroads get filled up in a delicious menu that includes the famous 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. And Planning Team Financial Advisors, whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors here to help you work towards achieving your financial goals. Find them online at planningteam.com. All right, lots of things to get to. We'll get to our player of the game in just a moment and our move of the game. But, Chuck, let's run through those final numbers here as you get a combined 174 points scored on opening night here from Carlgard Gymnasium.
Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, for Cheyenne first, 2 guys with 19, Kyson Keller and Kaysen Bernstein. Big nights for them, 19 points apiece. Sullivan Irie also in double figures with 16 for him, 4 for Isaiah Lincoln, a bucket for Caden Olson, 2 for Michael Gullix, and then the sophomore Jack Larson also hit a 3 for their total of 72. For the Demons, 14 guys got in, 14 guys in the scoring column, led by Andre Austin. He had 17 in the first probably 5 minutes, 6 minutes, maybe 7, finished with 25. A big night for him. Also in double figures was 12 for Artie Carlo and 11 for Kalik Austin. So the Austin brothers, 36 tonight for their family. They're going to love watching the film tonight. Jager Meshke, what a night for him. 9 points for him, and just Peshke Meshke. We like that. That's going to be the new nickname for that kid. Grant Bieber had 9. Carson Schumacher had had 2 free throws. 5 for Lucas McNichols. KP Eaglestaff had 3. Kenyatta White had 7. He actually was Kenyatta White was the one I was trying to. I got dyslexic and I said Najee Boy, but it was 12 who was the guy that was inside. So sorry, Kenyatta, you're the guy I was thinking of. But he had 7 points. Ross Fisher had 7, 3 for Grady Swanson, 5 for Najee Boyd, 11 for Kalik Austin, as I mentioned. Tadarian Slack had 3, and then Brennan Graff had a point. So 102 points. That was made up by 17 threes. They had 13 in the first half. So I'm pretty impressive with victory there tonight, 102-72.
Get a little bit of everything. You get the Iceman doing his thing. You get 3 guys in double figures. You get 17 guys in the scoring column. You get guys scoring their first varsity points tonight for Bismarck High. A lot to like on a season opening win for the Bismarck Demons. All right, fans, time now for our move of the game, brought to you by Spas, etc. 22 years experience, top-notch spas, hot tubs, sauna, tanning bed sales and installation services. They also got billiard tables and gazebos, and they've been serving the Bismarck Mandan area since 2001. They do it by providing exceptional customer service and long-lasting relationships with their valued customers. Your Spas, etc. move of the game tonight. You called it, Peshki Meshki.
I love it, man. This kid, hard to the rack a couple times today. Got a couple and ones. This is one of those.
Yeah, a little down screen on the inbounds. Eventually it's going to get worked over to the weak side here, and Meshki will put it into attack mode and finish it at the rim with some contact.
I like that. Goes up in the air, leans in with the left hand, and somehow little hooks it in, a little hook spin, gets knocked down, makes that and one. That's our spas, etc. move of the game. I love it.
Yeah, 22 years experience, top-notch spa, hot tub, sauna, tanning beds, billiard tables, gazebos. Folks at Spas, etc. have been doing it since 2001 here in the Bismarck, Mandan area. Thanks to them for bringing you our move of the game on our PSP network broadcasts. All right, fans, here's a look at our schedule tomorrow. You got Cheyenne at Minot High School on the PSP network. You got girls and boys doubleheader, Shanley at Mandan. That'll start at 1:45, pregame about 1:15 for that inaugural trip for us over to the Starion Gym. That'll be fun in the new digs at Mandan High School tomorrow. Be sure to join us on the PSP network. All right, let's give you a final BNC scoreboard update.
Let's do the girls really quick. We won't get all of them, but Bismarck High girls defeat Cheyenne 55-49 out there. That's a nice win there for the Demon Central over Dickinson. Let's tell you the ones that matter. Horace, I mentioned, over St. Mary's 69-47. Mandan gets their first win. The girls ranked number 4th over Fargo North 66-34. Legacy gets a victory over Shanley. We'll see Shanley girls tomorrow. Legacy girls won 64-47. And on the boys' side, number 1 Minot. I also mentioned the girls. Minot wins 106-52. On the boys, number 1 Minot was up in the PSP up in Minot today as Minot wins 73-50 over West Fargo, who's getting some votes. Let's see, Mandan is up 60-34, so Mandan are going to be 2-0 with the girls and boys. Legacy defeats Shanley 78-56. We'll see Shanley tomorrow. And Horace boys beats St. Mary's 73-53. Another team I think is going to be decent this year is Dickinson on the high school side. They defeated Central 84-67.
All right, there's your BNC scoreboard update. And let's have a couple post-game highlights here brought to you by the folks at Planning Team Financial Advisors, Shots Crossroads. The first one is how you end the first half in style and score 71 points. And Andre Austin just doing his thing in the open court. Behind his back, strong to the 10, finished it. That's 71 points in the first half. And it was a three-party. Chuck mentioned 17 made threes. There's one by Grant Bieber. There's a couple post-game highlights for you, brought to you again by Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads. All right, last thing for us, it's our Sport Clips MVP of the contest. You can check in with a hairstylist today. They'll keep you looking your best at sportclips.com. And, yeah, no-brainer here as Andre Austin got it started in a big way tonight. The start for Andre tonight was something else. He just came in locked and loaded.
Yeah, he did. Hit 4 threes in the first 5 minutes, had 17 points before the 9-minute mark, and then just kind of cruised in there. And he had steals, he had assists, he had it all. He for sure is our Sport Clips MVP tonight, Andre Austin.
Yeah, this was his second three early on in the contest. You see at Bismarck High got out to a quick 15-0 lead, and there's that three ball. As Andre, if he gets that shot going from downtown, he is going to be immense this season in the WDA and in the landscape across the state. There's your Sport Clips MVP, senior Andre Austin. They make you feel like the MVP with that haircut experience at Sport Clips. All right, here's an early look at our next week's schedule. Well, look at that, baby. You think folks are covering high school sports in a way like this on the PSP network? You got 4 on Tuesday nights. You got hockey a couple times. You got girls basketball a couple nights. We got a wrestling doubleheader on Thursday.
Good one. Legacy and Century. That should be a good one.
We'll be down for the Linton Shootout, Class B boys basketball. West Oak Newburgh, the defending state champs, will take on number 11, Linton HMB, in the preseason Hoopster poll. And then we'll close the week out on Saturday with girls basketball and boys hockey. There's an early look at your schedule next week here on the PSP Network. All right, fans, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed it on the broadcast tonight on the network as Bismarck High wins big. And a thanks to these in-game sponsors, including BNC National Bank, for bringing you our scoreboard, our pregame brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, timeouts throughout the broadcast brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. Replay, as always, sponsored by Ryan Family Dealerships. ServPro brings you our free throw line tonight. Halftime, as always, brought to you by Magic Towing. Postgame, Planning Team Financial Advisors, and Shots Crossroads. And our MVP of the contest tonight, player of the game, Andre Austin, the senior for Bismarck High. That's brought to you by Sport Clips. And your move of the game, Peshke Meshke. Jager Meshke with the Spas, etc. move of the game. Great job by our team tonight.
When they throw on the blower, that means, hey, time to shut her off, TD.
Yep, time to shut her down, exactly. All right, we will do exactly that. Big thanks to our team tonight. Great job by John Haugen running the cameras and producing for us this evening. For my partner, Chuck Claremont, Todd Domers, repeating your final score. Bismarck High wins 102-72. And until we join you tomorrow from Mandan, so long tonight from Carl Gard Gymnasium at Bismarck High School.
Brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Clean it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Shots Crossroads.